Keir Starmer exposed for lying again in fiery PMQ's Showdown. In the heart of Westminster, a storm was brewing. The atmosphere in the House of Commons was electric, anticipation buzzing like an unseen current as MPs took their seats. Today, the spotlight was on Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, who was set to face Prime Minister Rishi Sunak in a showdown that promised to be anything but mundane. But what lay beneath the surface of this political spectacle was a tale intertwined with royal intrigue and scandal that would leave viewers on the edge of their seats. As the clock struck noon, the chamber filled with the familiar sounds of raucous debate and banter. But this time, something felt different. Reports had surfaced that Starmer had made claims about the government's handling of public funds, alleging a cover-up that could shake the foundations of the current administration. As he stood up to deliver his questions, the tension in the room was palpable. Would he finally reveal the truth? Or would he be exposed for his own missteps? Starmer began with a pointed inquiry about the government's budget allocation for public services, a topic that resonated deeply with the public, especially in light of recent cutbacks. His voice was steady, but there was a flicker of something in his eyes, a hint of desperation. As he launched into his diatribe, fingers pointed and accusations flying, the camera pans to the Prime Minister. Rishi Sunak's expression remained inscrutable, but the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Suddenly, a whisper swept through the crowd. Rumors began circulating about a royal family connection to Starmer's allegations. Was there more to the story than just political rivalry? The audience couldn't help but wonder, what secrets did the royals hold that might intersect with today's debate? As the questions heated up, the leader of the opposition seemed to stumble. Did he really have the evidence to back his claims, or was he merely playing a dangerous game? The Prime Minister seized the opportunity, countering Starmer's accusations with a flurry of his own. You talk of honesty, Keir, but what of your own record? Sunak shot back, his voice rising above the din. The room gasped collectively. This was more than just politics, it was personal. And as the exchanges grew more heated, viewers were left wondering, would Starmer's past come back to haunt him? In the background, a rumor began to circulate that a member of the royal family had been involved in a scandal related to funding. Could this tie back to Starmer's claims? The questions loomed large in the minds of the viewers. Was Starmer's credibility crumbling under scrutiny? Or was Sunak deflecting from a deeper issue? As the debate raged on, the tension reached a boiling point. Just when it seemed Starmer might regain his footing, a shocking revelation erupted from the backbenches. An MP stood, waving a report that suggested Starmer himself had been less than truthful in the past regarding his own financial disclosures. The room fell silent, and for a moment, it felt as if time had stopped. The implications of this revelation were staggering. What did this mean for Starmer? Could he withstand the pressure, or was this the moment he'd been waiting for, his chance to bring down Sunak once and for all? With the clock ticking down, Starmer gathered himself for one last attempt to regain control of the narrative. I am here to stand up for the people, he declared, his voice echoing through the halls of power. But the doubt lingered in the air. Would the public believe him? The camera caught glimpses of concerned faces, each viewer wondering about the truth behind the facade. As the session drew to a close, Starmer's final words hung in the air, a desperate plea for transparency amidst accusations of deceit. But as the MPs filed out, whispers of royal connections and hidden agendas continued to swirl. What would the fallout from this explosive PMQs be? With the session ended, the real drama was just beginning. Social media erupted with speculation, conspiracy theories blossoming like wildflowers. Could the royal family be implicated in Starmer's ploys? Was there a cover-up that extended beyond politics, reaching into the corridors of Buckingham Palace? In the coming days, the nation would be glued to their screens, waiting for the next installment of this unfolding saga. What secrets would be uncovered? What truths would be revealed? As the nation held its breath, one thing was certain, the intersection of politics and royalty had never felt more tantalizingly close. The stage was set for the next chapter, and viewers would be eager to tune in, hungry for more revelations in this labyrinth of intrigue, deception, and power. The question remained, who would ultimately be exposed? Only time would tell.